So hello students. So today we'll do a new topic. So we'll be doing a new topic, that is types of report. So there are different types of report, there are different types of classification. We'll do one by one. So the very first classification is on the basis of purpose. So as per the purpose, the classification of report would be of two types. The very first is academic and business. The second basis of classification is function, that is informational and analytical. The third one is on the basis of length, short and long. Then fourth is on the basis of formality, formal and informal. The last one is others, that is like field, technical, scientific and popular. So we'll do one by one. The very first is, as you can see, on the basis of purpose, that is academic as well as business reports. So when we talk of academic reports, these are actually formalized reports which are written in third person perspective. That is, actually they are focused on facts and issues rather than on opinion. So an outline can be a helpful tool for good planning. So academic reports are formalized and based on proper procedure and structure, and its outline can be a helpful tool for a good planning. So then second, or we can say, what kind of academic reports? There are different kinds of academic reports, the way like abstracts, book reports, chapter in books, conference paper report or thesis report, essay report, research article or research paper. These all things are come under types of academic report. So they are academic reports that are actually intended for specific group of people, that informed audience which are actually very serious in nature. Then business report, as the name suggests, business reports are generally less formalized than academic reports, but yes, more professional and courteous. The main focus is here on clarity, which can be achieved by examples and details as needed. So the language must be clear and precise without extra adjectives and proverbs. Different types of business writing reports are there. For example, letters, press releases, we can say, resume writing, executive summaries, memos. These all things are actually identified under the business writing. So I hope you are clear on academic as well as business reports. Now we'll move to the second one, that is on the basis of use or on the basis of functional. There are two types of reports: informational as well as analytical. Informational, as the name suggests, it is to inform or instruct with may or may not be gathered from the investigation. That is actually to communicate the information, we need informational reports. So it includes all the details of events and activity, individuals, conditions, and that is without analysis. It is, or we can say, it is just the facts report. For example, similar to the police accident report. So other examples could be like conference, guest lectures, cricket match report, periodicals. Various examples are there just to provide the information, that is prepared just to instruct or inform the about the activities which are happened or which are under investigation. Then the second one is analytical. Analytical report presents information with a comprehensive analysis to solve problems, demonstrate relationships, or make recommendation. If we can say, for example, if MNC wants to see that their digital marketing campaign will work or not in India, suppose. So they'll prepare a detailed report on it. They have to see the problem, what kind of problem which they are faced, for the digital marketing campaign, and then demonstrate the variables and relationship among them. Then actually come up with then conclusion or results. That is the analytical one. The third is on the basis of length, short and long. So, as the name suggests, they are short and precise. However, the short is a subjective term, we can say, whereas long term are detailed reports, which begins with prefatory contents highlighting the problem statement, objectives, scopes, and the research method followed, and that is in the detail version. These kind of reports will end with conclusions, implications, limitations, and recommendations, as we have done in our previous lecture. That is in the layout of the research report. That is a similar kind of long report. Then is the fourth one is on the basis of formality, formal report or informal report. Formal reports are more detailed, methodical, structured, and focus on objectivity rather than subjectivity, because reporter or researcher should write them in the impersonal style. There should be no bias in it. Whereas in informal reports, they are usually short messages with free flow hand, written in the free flow hand, casual language. They are generally for informative or internal purposes. For example, a report among members of a project team. So that is actually an informal report, which is we can say is to communicate within an internal environment. So that is informal report. Then the last one is other type of reports. The very first is field report. So these are the reports which includes observation of phenomena or events in the real world. For example, an observation report of a child or a patient, a court observation report. So that is in the light of the theories which are studying in the course. That is field report. Then second is technical. It includes the methods employed, assumptions made in the course of research, and detailed presentation of your findings, including their limitations and the supporting data also. Then is scientific reports. It is very common in the field of science and social sciences. It has a defined format which describes methods, results, conclusions to report an empirical investigation. For example, a project reports of students or research students. That is a common example of scientific report. The last one is popular reports. It is one which presents practical aspects and policy implication of the subjects under study, because it gives emphasis on simplicity and attractiveness, which are achieved through clear writing, minimization of technical errors, and generally these are through the use of charts and various diagrams. So that is why they are very popular and precise also. It is not a long report. It is a kind of short report which presents a practical aspects and the policy implications of the subjects under study. I hope you will be clear on all the things after listening to this video. Thank you very much.